Hello, wonders of the internet. Today we're back in Kerbal Space Program because I just want to finish up the stuff I've been working on. So I don't know if I've mentioned this in the past, but essentially my goal for this series is to, my most basic goal is to build a really huge space station around Kerbin. So you gotta turn down the sound a bit, and then to put a rover, a base, a space station, and a satellite on every planet with extra stuff that when it feels necessary, obviously, but that's the baseline. And I wanted to start this off obviously by I've put everything around Minimus and the moon. I put a base on both. I put a rover. Well, one of them is also a rover, but a base and a rover on both, and I've put satellites around both, and I've also put a couple satellites around Kerbin and made now pretty big space station around Kerbin. But I have not built a space station, can't speak, around Minimus or the moon, and it just so happens that I got some contracts to do that. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do today. I'm gonna launch both of those if I have the time. So I'll start off by doing the Nemicalopterus satellite, and this one is all about being heckin' tiny. Aw, isn't it adorable? Look at that. It's so small. And it is meant to hold, we're gonna send up two randos. We're gonna send up, Lodtree and a Jabus. Jabus has to be in there, and Lodtree, you can go there. And yeah, this one is going to go to the moon, because that's what the contract said. And also because our moon base... I can't pick this up. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. And I can't undo it, either. Problems are had. Oopsie. What? Oh yeah, I'm not in build mode, doofus. Yes, so, it is launching on a standard T-Rex 1, and yeah, that's started. It's just launching on a standard T-Rex 1. Actually, before we launch, I think it's probably good to add a couple struts. I probably should have done this ahead of time, but it's probably a smart idea to do it now. Oopsie. You see, you can tell how underprepared I am. But yeah, this should be fairly quick. We're just launching into orbit around Minimus and the moon, so it should be fairly easy. I'm not all too worried about it. Okay, and then put that there. It looks ugly, but it's fine. It's fine. It's not a problem. I really need to worry about making these things look good. But yeah, the reason it's called the Nemicalopterus satellite is because it's all about being... I called it a satellite. What am I doing? Space station. Ugh, I'm so stupid. The reason it's called the Nemicalopterus space station is because that's the smallest pterosaur that I could find by Googling it. And I have heard of it before. So yeah, since it's going to be the smallest space station, because I thought it would be funny just to have a dinky one around the moon. That's what we're doing. Smack. Can you launch it like that with the thing broken? I doubt it, but that would be funny. But yeah, let's just save it. And then I suppose... Oh, I forgot to put the launch thingies on it. Yeah, it's fine. Since it has such a light payload... I mean, it's not a light payload, but it's a pretty light payload. I think that, obviously, I just have the two boosters that I have for the original T-Rex 3. So I don't think I'll need to use any liquid fuel to get off the ground. Oh, wait, I didn't count down. I just went for it. Wait, what? Why? Jabus, why can't you see anything? Oh, yeah, because he has the... Yeah. He's in the... They're both in the... That thing. Yeah, gotta remember that. Okay, and then, since this thing is light, can I turn without spinning out, please? Pretty please with the cherry on top. I can turn a little bit. I don't want to press my luck too hard. But yeah, you can do something slightly more efficient than going straight up and then straight to the side. I can't really call it a gravity turn, but it'll be a turn. Oh, let's see, how high is our apoapsis? Okay. So it should reach, since we're at an angle, I estimate like 50k. And yeah, it looks like we are going to be able to do a gravity turn. Actually, we might be able to do a correct one. If it doesn't spin out by the time we get to 10k, then we have achieved a proper gravity turn. And I think we have. Yeah, okay, great. Okay, so then this thing actually is a gravity turn. That's beautiful. That's not something that most of my rockets do. Ah, shoot. Very bad. Yeah, so just keep turning. Okay, and then drop our boosters, burn our main liquid fuel engine now, and then it should lower our thrust a bit. But yeah, awesome. This is a nice rocket. It actually went successfully. That's not a first, but it's been a while. Here, and now that we're in the upper atmosphere, let's lose the shell. Let's see. That looks like it's on track. I know that I'm not doing a proper gravity turn because I don't go like all the way, but I can't be bothered to figure out how to do that right. So this is what we're going with. Okay, we're gonna get that up to 75, and then I'm gonna wait a bit to do the rest of it. So boom, shakalaka. Yes, here it is. Yeah, I'm now realizing that I'm packed like more fuel than I would need just to go to lunar orbit, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine, I'm sure. Let's see. How is our contract thing? Okay, yeah. Okay, so I have built it to the proper specifications. All I need to do now is get it into orbit of the moon. So I'm gonna slowly turn. That is the one oversight I'd say of the TRX-3, which I'm definitely okay with it. It makes launches more interesting, but it's that reaction wheels are not its strong suit. Like, it has not many it doesn't have a strong enough reaction wheel to turn it with its first stage. And, well, it's not necessarily meant to keep the first stage. Like, this one is just meant to get it into orbit. Since it's used for such a wide variety of missions, like, I think I'm like even tossing around the idea of using like a slightly modified TRX-3, like something to go to Duna, which is Mars. And I think even if I do that, I'll probably just name it the TRX-4, and we can start doing our horizontal burn. Just because it, But I think like the design itself is not going to change that much for the next rocket I build. Mainly because it's just a really basic rocket, and I think that's like 4 of these tanks is just a good amount of fuel for first stage. I don't really use this though. It's just a good amount of fuel in general. And but other than that, I don't know. I'm kind of what's it? Having trouble saying words, I think is a good way to put it. Here, let's make sure we're going directly sideways. But yeah, so it's meant to be like, the entire point of this rocket was that it would be like easily changeable, which is why I made it to where like, you can make the boosters. Oh shoot, I accidentally made our apoapsis way tall. That's fine. But like I made it to where you could add on more boosters, and stuff like that. And that's why I put in that like middle stage that's usually unnecessary, but sometimes it is needed. It's all about like making it work for a lot of different things, and to be like really easy to get to where I want to take it. So let's see. Actually, yeah, I figured out how you actually can do this. So I figured out how to get an easy Minimus Encounter. So first and foremost, I almost totally forgot, is that you want to make sure to get your make sure you're on the same inclination or similar. Doesn't need to be perfect, is what I've learned, but it definitely helps a lot to have a similar one. So I mean, like, I think 0.1, if I can get it to 0, that's great. But yeah, we're just gonna do it at 0.1. That should be fine. So then let's go to our maneuver node, and then our burn time is 6 seconds, and it's in 3 minutes and 24. Okay, that's good. We are very good. I'm gonna check that my audio is working correctly. Huzzah! That's way too loud now that I'm looking at it. Sorry if I burnt your ears out by yelling huzzah! And I did it again, oh no. But yes, now that we're in space, I think it's probably a good idea to put out our solar panels. But yeah, it doesn't even have any science experiments on it. There is no reason for this to be in space, other than to achieve the goals of the thing. But I just kind of like the idea that I guess maybe it's like to test habitation. So like in a small space, or maybe it's to test like cryostasis for the Duna mission, which is Mars essentially. I don't know. I just thought it would be funny to make and not funny and useful to see how small I can make it. And it is heckin' tiny. It's very small. Although theoretically 5 people could fit in it, which is so yeah. Now we can see a good amount of stuff. Very cool. It's like the heckin' Millennium Falcon cockpit. And then in here we have this one. Wait, what? I can see my own head. Not my own head. Oh, gross. Kerbal's pupils stick out of their eyes. Ew. I don't like that. Okay, well, anyway, so let's time warp ahead a bit so that we can get to that node. We're going to want to do it at 3 seconds, although actually I'll go at 6 and just half throttle, probably, so I can get it more specific. So we're at 6, half throttle. Great. And we're probably going to have to burn a bit longer because it took me a moment to get up to that thing, so it's going to get a T plus something or another. It's fine. And then stop and just do a tiny burn for the end of it, and whoosh, and whoosh, and whoosh. I kind of overdid it, but it's fine. Oh, by overdoing it, I accidentally made it 0. That's good. That's good. I like that. Okay. So then next step is to make another maneuver. So add a maneuver. And then we yoink that one out. And we yoink it. There we go. So now that we have a similar inclination, what we can do is move them to where they're close together, and then we get an encounter. So let's go back to the maneuver, and say goodbye. Let's turn towards Kerbin real quick. Say your goodbyes, because I'm gonna probably get back the original crew and my favorites Fran Free Malman and what's the other one? I don't remember. Oh yeah, Catwig, and then also the original 4. One of these times I'm gonna here. Let's do it without being inside of it. Oh, it's nighttime. Here, take a good look at Kerbin, because it will be the last time you do. Probably not. I might take them back someday, but Laudry and Jabis, I'm sorry, you're kind of just heckin' going to the moon orbit forever. So I mean, it's just I don't it doesn't get me anything, right? And it just takes a lot of time in real life and also time that I could be making another video. And how long have we gone for though? Okay, we have plenty of time then to launch the second one this video as well. I don't even think I need to make a save. This is an easy mission. I probably couldn't do it without even using this stage here. But I'm probably not that good. And actually, well, it'll probably take a bit to circularize. So, anyways, I'll stop gabbing and start playing Kerbal Space Program. But yeah, I mean, I'm excited for Kerbal Space Program too. I think I have plenty of time. I have an entire year before that comes out to achieve my goals in Kerbal Space Program. Wait. Hold on. I'm a doofus. I set up a Minimus Encounter. This one's going to the moon. I'm gonna be right back after I fix this. I'm so sorry. I'm so stupid. I was talking about how I figured out how to get a perfect Minimus Encounter every time. No. I mean, yes, but no. And after not very long, but just kind of boring of watching me do the same thing again, I have set up a maneuver that will get us a moon encounter for relatively low delta V. I mean, I'm not worried about it. I have plenty of delta to... Wait a minute. Hold on here. Is there fuel in here? Yeah, there should be. Why doesn't it say how much delta V this stage will get? That's confusing, and I don't have an engineer to fix anything. It's fine. I'm sure I'll be fine. Okay, we'll just heckin' go for it. But yeah, now we just gotta do our burn to get to the moon. So let's time warp. This time it doesn't need to be a... Oh my gosh. I get so much lag going in and out of time warp, but I'm sure it's a setting I have on. This time we are going to go exactly on 9 at full thrust, because it's not that exact of a burn. So let's get down to like 15. Stop. Great. And then at 9 seconds, so that about half the burn is before it should start, and about half of it is after it. Not... you want to like split the burn time over like when it... over the time it's meant to be happening, I guess, is the best way to say it. It makes it more accurate. I can just, whoosh, got it. Relatively close. Do we have an encounter? Yes. It's a confusing looking encounter, to be sure. I'm rather confused. But it should be fine, I think. What even is this? What? Whatever. What the heck is happening? How many, what? Am I meant to get, like, multiple moon encounters? I don't know. All I know is I just gotta heckin' warp to the encounter and then burn retrograde. I'm sure there's a much more efficient way of doing it, and like the way I'm doing it right now is like the dumb way. But yeah, I'm just gonna... Okay, and then boom. Okay. Yeah, no, we're fine. It's fine. So yep, go retrograde. Let's see. Oh yeah, we literally don't even need the heckin' middle stage. I'm so sorry, middle stage. You're never used. Poor thing. It's only there for landers. So that I have as much fuel as I could possibly need, because landers are, you know, they need to have fuel to get back, so it makes it a whole lot more tricky. Okay. Now that we're in lunar orbit, question mark. Actually, wait a minute. Have we gotten our moon encounter yet? No. So actually, I can't say that I know I'll have enough on that. We might use the middle tank yet. Shoot. Wait, are we there? I think we are. Oh yeah, but that moved our retrograde, so time to point at it again. This is a very bungled launch, but it goes to show... Sorry, I made a gross noise when I out there. It goes to show, like, how strong of a rocket the T-Rex 3 is for... I'm trying to grab the antenna. How strong of a rocket the T-Rex 3 is for, going around Kerbal. So, yep, just point at retrograde, please. Come on. Come on, be a good boy. Be a good boy. Good boy. Yep. And... whoosh. Oh. Oh, gosh. Yeah, as somebody who usually, here, we're gonna warp ahead. But yeah, as somebody who usually does circularizations with, Terrier, I'm starting to understand. Oh, that's why it says there's no delta V if we're currently gonna decouple. It's almost like I knew it was gonna be useless before I knew it. That's great. Yeah, I have the middle stage decoupling as well. That's great. Oh, and we're right above, we passed above Sellout Ditch and, where we landed on the moon. That was pretty cool. So, yeah. Darn it, wait a minute. Hold on. We landed on the moon in the 32nd in-universe day. So that means that, like, somebody, like, it took me almost a month. Sadly. It was very close to being a month. But, not that. Actually, we are going to use our middle stage, because we've sped up quite a bit. Oh, never mind. Poor middle stage. Okay. So, I mean, we have an orbit. It was a success. Yeah, it was a success to be sure. Let's, decouple our first stage. And then let's, do some circularization burns. I actually really like the equatorial orbit we got going right now, and it passes over both the base and the landing site. So, like, if this was a real space station, would they get rid of the middle stage right now? Probably not. It's just useful. Right? And, like, they also would probably want a way to move it afterwards, but I don't care. Sorry. Here, let's activate the engine. Oopsie, our thrust was on. That could have almost been an issue. Yeah, there we go. We got delta V now. Here, let's move this up to here. Oh, we have plenty of delta V. Okay, let's see. How low do we want to orbit? Let's kind of just take a look at it. Let's see. How low do we want our apoapsis to be? How low it seems like safe. There's no atmosphere. So, like, if I'm not going to hit the planet, I can do whatever. Actually, let's save right here. How low can we go before problems arise, to say the least? How low? Tell me. I'd like to know. Okay, let's get... Yeah, just... You know, I don't see why I should stop. Yep, and then how high up is that? Great. Very good, very good. Do I see any places where I would see an impact? Okay, let's go for it. Let's warp to the periapsis. Let's take a look. Are we gonna run into the planet? Not the planet. Are we gonna run into the moon, or are we gonna just get nice and close to it? This is ridiculous. I mean, this entire space station is ridiculous. It's kind of its entire point. Oh, wait, what? This is way too high. Oh, wait, never mind. It's not way too high. Oh, gosh, we're getting some lag here because the surface is loading in time warp. Oh, yeah, we get plenty close to the ground. I love it so much. Oh, wait, are we going to hit? No. Poor laundry and Jabbas. Here, let's burn here. Okay. Let's get our apoapsis nice and low. We don't want to lower our periapsis too much. And we can stop right about now. Yikes. We need to raise our periapsis somehow. So let's point to prograde again. Oh, I feel so nimble now. How do I raise my periapsis without raising my apoapsis? Nothing I can do, really. Okay, yeah, we can raise it to where we're at right now, and then we can get to our periapsis again. I just want to take another look at how ridiculous this is. It's not going to run very well. This is going to be impossible to dock with ever. Oh, gosh, poor laundry and Jabbas. Not impossible to dock with, just difficult to say. Poor laundry. Poor Jabbas, too. I mean, like, honestly, and I can't even time warp. No. Warp here. Can I... Here, we'll just... Can we lower that without lowering that too much? I think so. Wait, what? We're pointing prograde. Oopsie. My mistake. No wonder we weren't lowering our periapsis too much. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Okay. Oopsie doopsie. Yeah, we're due to hit the ground on that course. Let's not do that, please. It's fine. This is a pain. Am I gonna have to wait to not, like, without time warp on to get that lower? Probably am. Let's get that back up to, like, 4,000 just to be safe, actually. That works. Here, I'm gonna be right back after we're at the periapsis so I can lower it to be circular. Record scratch. You may be wondering how I got into this situation. I mean, you're not wondering. You saw the entire process go down. And this was a pain in the backside because I had to wait until periapsis, and even then, like, I'm not too sure it's not... Like, up there it is. Yeah, I am going to hit the ground. and I'm gonna have to wait for a while to raise that without making us all crash. It's gonna be until about, let's see, it's there, just across, it's gonna be, another 15 minutes of waiting. But I did want to real quick show as I passed by, everyone's favorite space. Not everyone's, my favorite space. Not base, yeah, space. The Triceratops space, because we might actually be able to see it, which is kind of funny. Yeah, so like every once in a while, we'll pass by. How close do we get? Can I see it? Oh no, wait, shoot, I missed. We get like 2 kilometers away. So theoretically, we could take the rover or just a Kerbal with a jetpack out to come and like jump up to the ship. I'm gonna be right back after this isn't gonna hit the ground, okay? Okay, so, I fixed the running into the ground thing with only 1 collision that it didn't tell me about ahead of time. And I'm gonna have to, like, fact check this in the future. So I am sadly gonna leave the engine on for now, but I mean, like, I think you get the point. Right, so yeah. We're gonna leave that to it. It's, oopsie, I guess good timing. Ah, yes, collision impact. So yeah, I need to raise up a bit, and I did that, but I realized I didn't. It's gonna be a process. So what I'm gonna do is, I'll do that between episodes. Not between episodes. I'm gonna pause and get it good. Yeah. I don't know. I'll figure something out. I'm gonna probably say some nonsense when I get back, so trust me, it'll work. Oops, I missed. Okie dokie. So I decided that since this side over here is like flatter, or smoother is the proper terminology, what I did is I made an elliptical orbit so that they could go really low to say hi to the base, and then they'd go high up again. Because at least that, like, kind of maybe gives it a use. I don't know what it would be used for. But my intention was, and we're still 4 times sped up, so if I just show, like this is what it actually looks like, but it's still ridiculous. So we're just gonna, it might be kind of nauseous, but yeah, we're just gonna get close to the base, and then I thought the best way to lose our, let's stop now. The best way to get rid of our lower stage is to, what the heck, why can't I decouple it? Yeah, just drop it on the base. I mean, presumably that won't drop. I hope it does. That would be ridiculous. Come on, please. Hit the ground sometime. God, is it just gonna keep going? Come on. If we target it, is it gonna hit the ground? Darn it, probably not. Okay. Well, we're just gonna pretend that, like, it had a tiny little probe core on it that just knew to flip exactly around. And then, burn a little bit. But we don't have time to worry about that. For now, let's just do one last thing, which is save as current. Because I went all the way around the moon testing this to make sure it wouldn't hit. And it won't. And no, look at that. It's a tiny little baby thing. I wouldn't want to live for there forever, but Laudfree and Javis will. Oh, and they can't exit. Oh, wait, Javis can. Okay, we're good then. We can do the fun thing then. Okay, so what I wanted to do as a test was, you know, just go for a little bit of a spacewalk. I did a save ahead of time for precisely this reason. Okay, just because, what happens if I... Oopsie, how do I do this? How do I do this? There we go. There we go. What happens if I just, Shoot, what the heck? Why is my camera being all weird? Something's wrong here. What happens if I just, It won't let me. What the heck? Why won't you let me, accomplish my goals, Kerbal Space Program. I had a dream. And you're taking that away from me, question mark? Ooh, yeah, just what happens if I do this? How low to the ground and how quickly can I go? Oh gosh, you know what? We don't have time for this. Sorry. Let's just load up the proper save, and then let's hurry and go to the Minimus one. And there'll be substantially less time for me to do that one, because we're at like what, 28, 30. Holy cow, we have like 20 minutes or 15 preferably. So let's Space Center. Speed run. I'm just gonna show you the launch, and then I'm gonna orbit it myself. And I'll be back afterwards. Also, we got the contract done. So let's hurry. Speed run, vehicle assembly building. Come on, bring me to the Ramphorhynchus. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna change the name, because it's not a small one. Let's call it the, what's this medium-sized pterosaur I know that isn't Pteranodon? We'll call it, and I also called this one Satellite. We'll call it the, what's the one in Walking with Dinosaurs? Oh my gosh. I'll be right back. Okay, we are on the launch pad, and I'm just gonna start heckin' launching. We're not on the launch pad. We're loading the launch pad very slowly for some reason. Please don't crash, game, because that takes time away from the video. Yes, we have our Ornithocheirus space station, and we're just gonna launch it right away. And this one cannot do a gravity turn. I'm sorry to break it all to you guys, but this one is not as steady because, yeah, the payload is reasonably big. Not reasonably big. Pretty huge is the proper phrase. Reasonable is, this is anything but reasonable. But yeah. Wait, what? Why do we only have one Kerbal? I'll be right back after these messages. Okay, so yes, we now have launching Tanwise, who is kind of upset right now for some reason. I don't know why he would be. And we have Elmon, who is just freaking out. But yeah, they get the deluxe, because there's just going to be 2 Kerbals in this gigantic, not gigantic, but like fairly big space station. I think it's roughly the size of the original Pteranodon space station before we added the Pterodactylus module. Obviously, now that we have that, it's the biggest space station I have and probably will ever create. Maybe I'll do like one bigger one as like one of my final space stations, but like nothing's gonna get bigger, much bigger than the one that we currently have, and it's only gonna get bigger as I add more parts. So let's, I think we're at a point where I can actually start turning a bit, not spitting out, hopefully, and we're not gonna have much more solid fuel, so it's a reasonable risk. Oh gosh, yeah, no, we're good, yeah. Shoot, I overdid the dumb. We're gonna be way too high. It's fine. It's fine. I don't have to worry about fuel inefficiency. That's for losers. Okay, I'm gonna be right back after I'm in an orbit, just to save time. Okay, so I'm now in an orbit of Kerbin with a somewhat close match to where we need to the inclination. And actually, holy cow, wait a minute, forgot to deploy our thing. Actually, you know what? I always like showing that. So yes, here it is. I think, honestly, I kind of like how this looks. It'll look better once you can kind of see, like, what it's intended to look like. But it kind of looks like a dog bone, which is what was my first thought was. But, yeah. Let's, extend all this stuff, because I think it looks good. I mean, I don't necessarily like how those look extended, but it's typically I like to extend all this stuff. I think it, as I said, it just, like, why would they not be extended, right? And I think it's more of, like, I think I prefer the aesthetic, right? Like, why waste all that energy extending and unextending them if you don't have to? But yeah, this one actually has a mobile processing lab on it. Which, actually, now that I look at it, we should probably transfer our, yes, where is he? Where is, where do we have, where's Elmon? He is inside of, oh yeah, so these guys, they get the better deal than, poor, is he in here? No. Where is he? Where is, Oh, they're both pilots. I sent the wrong people to both of them. Are they both scientists in the other one? Doesn't matter. I don't need the science. Like, there are still a few things I want, but, like, I'm okay with waiting. But, yeah, I mean, like, theoretically, you could do science here, assuming that you're not stupid and dumb. But, yeah, if I wanted science, I could have it. But, yeah, this one has a random convertotron on it. And I had it because the reason it looks good. I don't have any holding tanks on this thing, so it actually basically is useless. But, it's there. Anyway, so let's stop wasting the precious time we have. Because now let's get that famous, easy, Minimus Encounter that I talked about. So you fix inclination, and then you push it out like that, and then you look at that. So you want to get those in, like, how far you're going. You want to get the blue ones, like, close as you can. Then you just move it till the blue thingies get close. Then, oopsie, you're not reaching anymore, so then you do that again. And then, okay, and then, yep. This is very scientific. This is a game for intelligent people. Let's go a bit further out, and then let's go a bit more this way. Boom! Shakalaka! How far apart are these? Minimus Encounter. No. Minimus Encounter and escape. 3 hours. Okay, yeah, we're good. Oh, shoot! The note is now. The note is now. The note is now. Go! Burn! Burn! Shoot, that's a long burn time, too. Ah, darn it. This might not go as intended. We might need to do a correction burn, which is unheard of. Corrections? I don't make mistakes. What do you mean, corrections? And, oh, we're gonna have to... That's why it's gonna take so long. We're gonna have to switch to a terrier. No. Oh, this thing's definitely not gonna be accurate. Yikes. Yikes. Okay, well, we're gonna have to do a correction burn. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not at all mad. I'm mad. I'm very mad. But yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. So, wait, that doesn't solve the mystery, though. Where is Tanwise? Not Tanwise. Where is Elman? Where is he? He was in the mobile processing lab. Oh, yeah, but he can't use it. Makes sense. Shoot, let's get back in so we can control it again. Mistakes were made. Yeah, okay, yeah, get back there. There we go, very good, very good. Keep pointing towards the maneuver node. Great. Okay. Wait, what? Burn time of 4 minutes. What do you mean? What? What? I think I broke the maneuver node, to be completely honest. Get restarted entirely. That's fun. That's great. I'm very excited. Oh, gosh. How long have we gone for? 38 minutes. Oh, no. Oh, wait, I can physical time warp. Yeah, I learned my superpower. But first, though, I went to, transfer crew. Yep. You're gonna transfer into this thing. The lander can. And I only really discovered these now, but I found out that, wait, you can open the doors? Oh. It's meaningless, but you can do... What does it do? I guess you could put stuff on the sides. That's actually kind of cool, though. But yeah, you can, you can go inside and look at that. It's a pretty big window, all things considered. And it's pretty cool looking, too. But yes, that was a good discovery. Good discovery. And then, yeah, I didn't even know that it had, like, heckin' doors on the side. You could store your science in there. Awesome. Here, let's see. How is this going? Oh, shoot. Uh-oh. Should have been paying attention. Here, let's burn retrograde. That'll probably fix it. Debatably. It'll be fine, I'm sure. Let's drop the maneuver node. It's not going to help me. Okay, I think we're still going to get it, despite the bungledness of that. Yay, we got it. And we got, oh, actually, like, even longer to decircularize, because we're going to need it, because we don't have that much extra fuel this time. So let's, yeah, just don't waste any time, because we're at 40 minutes. That's when I like to end an episode. So let's just zoom off to Minimus. Hello, Minimus. How do you do? Oh, wait, we're here. Okay, great. So let's burn retrograde. Is that lowering my Minimus periapsis? Are we in Minimus's sphere of influence? Yes, we are. Okay, great. And we have more than enough fuel. So let's take a look. See? I mean, obviously, I think here's, I want to have this one be, like, really high up as a comparison. But yeah, it's gonna take a hot minute for this to circularize. As I said, I'm used to circularizing with, carriers, and it's not fun. It's not fun at all. Gosh. Because, like, you can imagine, like, this is equivalent to an apoapsis. It's, like, out here. And like, terriers are not good at lowering stuff. The only thing they're good at is being efficient and giving me lots of pretty delta V numbers, when really, like, getting a bigger engine's gonna be useful. That's why I used the Poodle for my most recent thing, and the Poodle, actually, I really liked it. I liked how it worked. So I might use it more in the future instead of all of these terriers I've been using. But, oh, wait, something just happened. What the heck? Okay. We should be getting kind of close now. Yeah, very good. And boom, shakalaka, and then let's get that periapsis to, like, yeah, that works. Actually, wait, no, we want that higher than that. Holy cow, what the heck am I thinking? I'm desensitized from my, previous thing. I don't want it to be as high up as the Pteranodon space station is, so maybe, like, good 50k? Actually, 60 works. Because the Pteranodon one is at 100k. Like, 60k is closer than you'd think. And actually, you know what? I like the idea of making this highly elliptical. Because if I wanted to actually get science, having, like, a really elliptical orbit would be nice. But I don't want it to be, like, super elliptical. So let's get that to, like, just 1 million. So let's go to retrograde. And then we're coming up on the periapsis, so we won't move it too much. And then, look at that. Minimus is very pretty. I like Minimus. Oh my gosh, why is it zooming out so much? Yeah, I mean, we're not too far off. Not bad, actually. Here, let's get down that apoapsis, though, real quick. And actually, I like it at 500. Because it's, like, it's not horrible. It's not, like, ugly. It's not, like, an ugly orbit. But it's still obviously very, very elliptical. But yeah, let's, I mean, I'm fairly happy with that. I don't see a reason why I wouldn't like that. And this is just for looks anyways. It doesn't need to do anything. Especially since I didn't bring any scientists with me. So let's, what am I doing? There we go. Decouple it. And then, I don't have anyone to reset it, so it's going to look ugly forever. But, like, can I get anything from transmitting it? Oh, wait, I do have a few new science experiments to get. So it's not, like, a useless thing. So, like, I could run a magnetometer, probably. I can transmit that back. 135 science. Holy cow. Oh, gosh, we got to end this. Nice. I like 135 science. And then let's see, what else do we got that's not old? Did I bring a gravity last time? No, but I think I might have, but we can still transmit that. Free 40 science, not free. I worked very hard to get that there, but A40 science. The goo, or do you have anything anything new to show? No? Okay, then. Yep. Looks like it was fairly useless. We got, like, what, 200 science out of it? It's not nothing. But, yeah. It's still a cool looking new space station. Let's get that lander can facing towards it, towards the ground. Nice. You can see the little chunk there just slowly zooming away. But yeah, I mean, I like it. Here, let's go into cockpit view. Both of these look cool. So, like, that one is pointing that way. Yeah. Alright, no, that's the, that's the satellite dish. Thought it was Minimus for a second. But yeah, I can look at it. I can see all the beautiful whatever that is. I should try that on the other one. Hold on. Last thing I'm going to do in this episode. Let's real quick save this. Gosh, we got to hurry. Because we're probably running up on 50 minutes. But yeah, next episode of Kerbal Space Program is going to be the Duna, or Mars, if you're a normie, Duna landing. So, be excited. And, like, every video afterwards, I'm going to have to go through and, like, clean everything up. And, like, rename stuff. Oh, it's fun. Anyways, though. Where is it at? Where is... Don't tell me. No! Wait a minute. What? Did it not? Oh my gosh, no. Did it delete it? It deleted it. It thought that it was going to be too low to the ground, so it got rid of it. I think it got rid of the Nemacolaptor space station. Oh, no. Let's take a look at the debris. Maybe the debris will tell me something I didn't know. Ah, gosh. Wait, no, did they die? Hold on. Are they just heckin' dead now? Yep, looks like it. Oh, no. Oh, stupid physics. Kerbal Space Program deleting it. I'm gonna have to remake it between episodes. And we sadly lost those poor Kerbals. We're gonna say that just I still want to have one, so I'm gonna relaunch it. But we'll say that they lost connection with the Kerbal Space Center and were I don't reckon, I'm very sad right now. I'm gonna put the next one at 10,000 meters up just to be safe. Sad. Thank you for watching. I'm glad you hopefully enjoyed the video. I mean, presumably if you spent 50 minutes listening to my voice, you liked it. And I will see you guys later. Adios! Sorry for screaming in your ears. Goodbye.